All right, Northwoods Cardboard Gang, sometimes your feelings up front can be a little bit skewed. So today, I'm going to be talking about that right after this. Well, guys, if you've ever been in the Pokemon hobby, of course, you know sometimes you get some preliminary information and you just think this. But then when it comes down to it, you get into a little bit, you get the first little bit of knowledge and you see what's available, and then you go to this. Well, that's right. After seeing the announcements today, if everybody has not seen yet, I'm going to put up the announcement, of course, here that Pokemon has just announced Paldean Fates. That's right. That's going to be the newest set coming, which is going to be Hidden Fates and Shining Fates 3.0. That's right. We're going into the 3.0 series in this. Some people are calling it 2.0. I'm calling it 3.0 because Shining Fates was 2.0. So this is 3.0, but it has not given up the ghost yet. And I think it looks really good, which is surprising. When I saw this ETB right off the bat this morning, when I woke up on, of course, Instagram and other feeds, I was like, this? That's right. I am all of a sudden into this set. And once again, I don't know quite how far I'm going to go into it. Once again, the overall first layers of this that are being released, the products that are coming for this particular item that's going to be released in January with Paldean Fates is definitely a draw for me now. So once again, we're going to break down and we're going to go take a look at Pokebeach.com and we're going to check out what was released. We're going to talk about the products and what we're seeing inside of this particular set. And we're going to look through some of the preliminary release cards. Pokebeach did a good job of getting some of these preliminary cards. Once again, it's just all preliminary at this point. We'll probably get more releases as we get a little bit closer. But once again, you know, you get that feeling sometimes that Pokemon is just going to repeat themselves. And yes, it's a repeat set. Granted, we're getting the same style Baby Shinies, it looks like. And then, of course, we're going to be getting that Shining Vault, which is going to be slightly adapted for the Scarlet and Violet look. But in general, what I'm seeing as a release are they're putting a lot of fan favorite Pokemons in here. Mimikyu is going to be the #1 driving force, as you can see with the ETB. And once again, I think that this is going to be a banger set now. As it's getting a little bit more closer, I'm feeling a little bit more excitement. And once again, you know, my collector side is coming out, and I am really liking what I'm seeing in some of this. All right, guys, here we are, and this is it. Paldean Fates. That's right. This is going to be the newest set released in January. Our holiday set here coming at the beginning of 2024. Once again, I was kind of hesitant on it overall. I will admit I still am not 100% sold on, you know, investment side of this set. I don't know how well it's going to perform. Reprints, all the other stuff is all factor. It's going to come down to it. Overall, how this set is perceived is going to be a big factor when it comes down to this set in general. So I'm not even talking about investing at this point. I'm talking about collecting. Once again, I'm looking at this from a collector's aspect, which I do still enjoy. It's one of my favorite things to do in Pokemon. Once again, this set, popping. I think that this is a real... Second I saw it this morning, I saw that Mimikyu ETB, and boom, I was like, what is this, and what is it coming from? And I saw it, and I knew what it was, and I got excited right away. The Mimikyu ETB, a fantastic wraparound for Pokemon to bring in Mimikyu, which is a fantastic Pokemon to put on that. And I think that that purple really makes that pop. I think it's going to be a fantastic even displayability for that ETB. I'm really excited to get that into my sealed collection and add it to the shelf behind me. I think it's going to be a really flashy ETB. They did a good job there. The pack arts, once again, fantastic. Going back to the older Pikachu claymation style look to the pack art. Fantastic. I think it's a good kickback. Looks really good. I think that that's going to be a fan favorite pack art when it comes down to it. Maybe something that I might get graded. I think that'd be really cool for displayability overall. Granted, you know, the bottom left, I don't know why they picked, you know, that one as a pack art. Once again, maybe there's something to do with the set. I'm not sure. The other two, fantastic pack arts. Once again, I think they're really flashy, really good looking, really well done overall pack arts for the set. So once again, really well done for Pokemon in this Paldean Fates set. Definitely looking good. Once again, this is going to be 3.0. Some people are calling it Hidden Fates 2.0. It's not. It's Hidden Fates 3.0. We're getting the same card style as Hidden Fates, but once again, we have Shining Fates in between. You can't skip it. We're 3.0 now, but I was really concerned about that. But as a collector, the more and more I'm seeing like this stuff being revealed now, seeing the release now that's coming in January, and overall seeing the artworks and the tins and all the stuff that's coming, I think that they're doing a great job. I think it's really flashy. The claymation Pikachu is definitely going to be an old school Pokemon. Like I said, this is coming back from the WotC era claymation style Pikachu. In my opinion, it looks really good. I think that that's a good drawback. Once again, Pokemon 151 fans are back into it. People that were old school collectors that are just coming back, they're going to remember that claymation. The second I saw it, that's exactly what I thought on that one. So once again, kudos to Pokemon for using that style Pikachu. It's definitely a good pop when it comes down to it. Going down, of course, we're going to be getting a more than 240 cards in this set, so a very large set once again. One factor is, though, is that more than 130 shiny Pokemon inside of here, including a shiny Pikachu. So shiny Pikachu is going to make its appearance in this particular set, which is going to be a great chase when it comes down to it. 11 shiny Pokemon EXs, including a Terra Charizard EX, a Terra Fortress EX, and a Terra Espra EX. So we do have of course, the Terra cards, which is probably going to be like the full arts and things when it comes down to the shiny vault. Just like we've seen in Hidden Fates and Shining Fates, they're doing pretty much the same idea, more than likely here in Paldean Fates. So they're just following the same move along. 7 Pokemon EXs. We're going to have 3 Illustrator rare cards, 6 Hype rare cards, and of course a handful of full art supporters, just like we saw in Hidden Fates and Shining Fates. Nothing really different when it comes down to layout. Very similar once again. Coming down, they're showing, of course, the pack art for Hidden Fates and Shining Fates. So like I said, this is Paldean Fates, and this is Hidden Fates 3.0 at this point. We're going to move down. Price point going to be $60 for the Elite Trainer box. And once again, this Elite Trainer box, guys, this got me excited. I love this trainer box. Pokemon Center looks great. The ETB, I think, is going to be fantastic. It stands out. It's shiny. It looks really good. Mimikyu using that one. I think they did it absolutely right on this one. This is even better than Shining Fates using Eevee. I think that this is a great segue into Scarlet and Violet and using Mimikyu as a big push. Once again, this is going to be the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box breakdown. So once again, you're going to get the sleeves, and then you're going to get both of the promos, which of course is going to be this one, which is going to be the Pokemon Center exclusive. And then if we kick over, you're going to see this one without the Pokemon Center exclusive tag on it. So all you're doing is you're really losing that Pokemon Center just at the mid or bottom third right there. You'll see that disappears depending on which one I pick. Once again, I think this Mimikyu looks great. I think it's another one of those things that they did extremely well on. Once again, I'm really excited for the overall. So once again, I'm liking it. I think that this is going to be really good. So this is going to be just, I don't know why they show the regular ETB. Once again, this is going to be what you get inside of the standard ETBs. So you're just going to be getting your normal. So you're getting 11 packs inside of this particular ETB. This is something I thought was really cool. They got a little bit of a sticker collection and a hidden card. I don't know what's behind the hidden card, or if they just haven't made the artwork yet, so they're just sticking that Pokemon card there to show that there will be the promo card inside of there. Once again, you get that 3-pack blister that we are customary to when it comes down to specialty sets or holiday sets at this point. The tins look fantastic. I think they did a really good job on these tins. I am extremely excited for some of these tins. I think they look really good. Once again, maybe some people aren't going to be as happy about them because they're not all, Gen 1 Pokemon or popular, super upfront Pokemon. But overall, I think that they're really cool Pokemon. They did a really good job on these tins. They're really flashy. Once again, they look good. These are more futuristic tins, that are going to be potentially collector's items as we move further into Pokemon. Going down into the tins, now you're getting a Charizard tin. So we got, looks like just one Charizard tin is what we're getting for Paldean Fates. Once again, great looking tin. You get that full art looking Charizard inside of it, which is just pretty much a copy from Obsidian Flame. So it looks almost identical. That's the one that we talked about earlier that we were concerned that this was going to be the Chase Charizard in the set. Once again, it's not going to be. This is actually just inside the tin, which is a good thing. I think that this is a great spot for this particular card in that tin versus being the chase card for it, using a similar Charizard from Obsidian Flame, putting it into this tin promo aspect is just fine. I think that that's a good spot for it. Overall, the Charizard on the tin itself, fire. I love this design. I love this Charizard design. Once again, Charizard looks like a dragon in this point, which is really great for the overall look of this particular tin. Going down, we've got, of course, 3 more boxes that we're getting inside of here, which is going to have the shiny line for all 3 of the starters from the Gen 9. So once again, we got some Gen 9 starters with some good baby shinies already, baby shiny promos, and then that shiny Vault style card inside of it. Once again, that gives me the idea that we're getting the exact same layout for that part of it. Moving down, I'm excited about. This is a huge product for me. Once again, I love that they're putting these in holiday sets, are these 6-pack bundles. I like the availability to buy this for $26.97 versus an ETB for $50 or $54.99. To me, this is a fantastic idea. I love being able to buy 12 packs for almost the same price as I can get the 11 packs. So you get 1 pack almost extra, or actually it comes out about equivalent on these specialty sets. But once again, I don't have to buy all the crap, and I don't have to buy all the airspace, and I don't have to carry around an ETB. I can get down to just packs and be down to consolidated cardboard, not the extra stuff that goes with it. Once again, and it's going to be a lot nicer to find these products on the store shelf. So I'll be able to carry a lot more of these versus ETBs, because I know like my Walmarts, I've noticed that they've been carrying a lot of 6-pack bundles because they don't take up as much space on the shelving that they have available at our smaller Walmarts. Some big Walmarts, like our Rice Lake one, which is like a super Walmart, has got like a whole 4-foot section for Pokemon. When it comes down to our smaller hometown Walmarts, which is what I have, 2 of them close to me, they have just a little like 2-foot section. It's half the size of those big Walmarts, and they like to use these 6-pack bundles versus ETBs because these take up a lot less space and they can put a lot more of them out there. So that's great for me for accessibility when I'm looking for this product. Going down, this is going to be, of course, this is the Japanese version. So most of these cards are what we've seen getting released in Japan, but of course those should translate all into the English. So I'm just going to quickly scroll down through some of these so you can get kind of a look at them. Once again, here's going to be some of your baby shinies coming in. It looks like we got a baby shiny Charmander, Charmeleon. Not surprised because now we got to use evolutionary lines. So the fact that those are back are not surprising. Once again, we can go through. You can see some of the baby shinies. Once again, that Mimikyu looks absolutely fire. Lucario line. Once again, really excited to see Lucario. That's a fantastic baby shiny. I think that looks really good. We're going down through all the rest of them as we keep moving through. There's that. So this isn't the Charizard that I've seen for the art. So I'm hoping that this is not the Chase Charizard. I'm hoping, once again, this is just kind of a placeholder of that promo. We've seen different artworks. I don't know for sure what's going to be in this set. I don't know what's real and what's not. Overall, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Is this going to be the Chase Charizard, or do you think that there's going to be another Chase Charizard, or actually the Charizard we've been seeing kind of showing up on Instagram and Twitter and Reddit? We've been seeing a different style Charizard, and I'll pull it up and I'll put it on the screen underneath me, of course, so you guys can see it. But once again, I hope that that's the Chase Charizard. I hope that this is just a placeholder and that this is just going to be in that tin. I think that that's a good place for this. Once again, decent line. I mean, we're going with the starters from, the Paldean starter set. So once again, not surprising that we're seeing the starters in our evolutionary line. We've got a Ditto again inside of here. But once again, really good starters, really good line, and there's going to be 130 of them. There's nowhere near 130 of these shown right now, and that's going to be interesting to see. There's that Pikachu one that's not shown. I'm really interested to see what we got there. Once again, fantastic job. I think the Pokemon really is doing a good job on this one. I was really concerned that people would just get tired of the repetitive baby shinies and that shiny vault. But once again, this shows that, you can go from being kind of skeptical to it to once you actually start getting more information and seeing the layout of stuff, that you can get more and more excited about it. So overall, guys, let me know in the comments. What do you guys think of Paldean Fates? Do you think that this is going to be a good set? Do you think that this is going to be on par with Hidden Fates and maybe better than Shining Fates or equivalent to Shining Fates? Or do you actually think it's going to be worse? Let me know in the comments below. I'm kind of curious to know what you guys want to say about it. Overall, I think that when I was originally seeing it, I was really skeptical how English was going to look, what they were going to do. I think overall, I think that they did some really good things. That Claymation Pikachu on that art, on that pack art, is going to be a really big kicker. I think that that's a fantastic look. Overall, the Mimikyu ETB, really popping. I think that that's a really good look, and it's going to look really good in people's collections. Once again, I do like that Pokemon seems to, in Scarlet and Violet, be pushing more of that violet color. I think that that's a great popping color. Even behind me, you can see Gengar pops. You can see even the ETB up above for the Pokemon Center ETB for Scarlet and Violet for the Violet set also pops really big back there. You see that Violet. So once again, I think that Mimikyu art in a collection is going to be a fantastic add-on for anybody's ETB collection. Once again, that big pop that you get out of those particular sets. And we haven't seen it in a while. I don't think that there were any violet or purple colored ETBs in Sword and Shield. There were in Sun and Moon, and those ones in the sets also pop out. So once again, Dragon's Majesty was really, really a good pop out. And then, of course, the base set, Sun and Moon, another one that pops out really good in the collection. You see them really well in people's collection when they have that color. Again, caught my eye, really drives me towards it, and really like to look into it more. So overall, guys, let me know what you guys think. Once again, I might have been completely wrong. We'll see. I'm not talking investability. Just once again, this is an investment. This is strictly collecting. I'm not looking at the investment potential of this one at all. To me, this is just a great looking collection set, and I think that it'll look really good as a collection in general. I think that there's going to be a lot of people looking to fill collections, and there's going to be a lot of opportunities for trading and actually being able to work with locals to build these shiny collections and get those baby shinies, especially with 130 of them. It's going to be a lot of work. So there's going to be a lot of potential costs, or you're going to have to trade with people in order to get what you want out of them. So once again, guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think of the set. Do you think that this is going to be a decent set, or do you think it's going to be a flop? I'm curious to know what you have to say. Other than that, if you do like this kind of content, as always, hit that subscribe button. Greatly appreciated. Hopefully I've earned it today. Last but not least, make sure you hit that like button. It helps the channel out a lot. And then if you do like this kind of content, check out the videos at the end. I'll put them up for you for afterwards. Probably talk about more investing, because it's probably why you're here. And we'll see you next time here on Northwoods TCG.